Against Southampton at the weekend. If he's in that form against Southampton, that's a nice ball. James across the face of goal, and it was good defending there by Diego Carlos. Had to get that. Taken by Suso, drifted towards that back post, and Mendy, off balance, managed to just claw that away. Having a run at Thiago Silva, but again the cross seems to play this one in. It's gone a long way. It's Werner! Didn't need any kind of backlift and found the target. Well, in that game, Acuña's found a good cross in here, and wide of the post by Suso.
It's a great bit of skill out here on the left, isn't it?
Navas in towards Rakitic. It wasn't really clear properly, and Ocampos' effort, and Mendy is there to collapse onto it.
That's a decent save from Mendy, but again
with the corner for Chelsea, attacking the shed end, and the header from Zuma had lots of power. Mount inside, Werner making that dip in front of the goalkeeper, but didn't dip quite quickly enough.
No, lovely position, clever position as well from Werner. Again, just drops off.
Snatched upon here by Daniel Utkin, who's a busy midfield player, driving to the edge of the Chelsea box and drawing from Edouard Mendy a plunge.
He looks up and he cuts the ball back, and there's the touch. As the contact's made, it's a definite penalty. It really is. Just gets there at the same time.
Here he goes with the skip. It hit the post and came out again. Werner had a second crack, and Chelsea have let their rush. And now Tony Vilhena, deflection is kind for Chelsea. And the ball skews away and behind for a corner.
Yeah, it was good play, wasn't it? They just upped to gear, didn't they?
Havertz, Callum Hudson-Odoi, through the goalkeeper and in. Chelsea finally pierced through, and the young Russian keeper is crestfallen. He didn't get a whole lot of that. Thunder goalward for Chelsea by Pulisic. An arm was raised, a card is shown, and Frank Lampard, it is Timo Werner, who makes no mistake. Unhesitatingly and forcefully, Werner gives Chelsea comfort. 2-0 up. Werner, Ziyech 3, Chelsea home and dry. 2,000 miles from home, and Hakim Ziyech has a Chelsea Champions League goal to celebrate.
Yeah, you can see the Chelsea staff and his teammates are delighted.
Ramirez, Chernov's gone beyond him. Ramirez. Mendy had a good view of it.
Yeah.
He's kept it well as Abraham, and Pulisic has squeezed it in, and Chelsea have 4. And that really does.
Gaboho, Traore, and defended behind for the corner off Ben Chilwell.
Yeah, it's a good opportunity.
Werner switched to the other side, and he's gone down, and that is a penalty. And the German referee in no doubt. So up steps Werner and scores, despite the fact that Gomez got a piece of it on the way in. 6 goals now this season for Timo Werner, who's off to a flying start. Advantage played, Tammy Abraham. Mason Mount still down here. He thought about giving the free kick, didn't he? But then allowed it to carry on. He's going to be sent off as well, Glenn, for a second yellow card.
That's ridiculous.
Well, and he rattles this one into the top corner. Brilliant penalty. Chelsea lead 2-0, Rennes down to 10 men. And it's turning out to be a relatively straightforward night in the Champions League for them. Final against Tottenham, who had a late chance to seal it. Reece James with the ball, great finish, Abraham. Typical strikers, poachers finish. And from inside the 6-yard box, he makes it Chelsea 3, Rennes 0.
Well, so simple, wasn't it? James has been getting himself forward all.
Do play some pleasing football round. We saw that at Stamford Bridge, though they did concede a couple of penalties, and Werner's in there and is wondering how he didn't put that one away. 9 times out of 10, I suggest he would have done. Was found Hudson-Odoi with a glorious ball. Hudson-Odoi, 1-0 Chelsea. Glorious goal that, really. Set up by Mason Mount and taken by Callum Hudson-Odoi, his second goal in the Champions League.
It's a one.
Da Silva cut it out, it's cut back in, and what a save there to deny Mason Mount from the goalkeeper Gomes.
That's a wonderful reaction save, isn't it?
France under-19 international, you can see why. Girassi on the turn. It's a good effort as well to give Mendy his first serious save of the night. Stillo cutting it back in. Girassi. Well, he tried to invent something there with the outside of the right foot.
He did, yeah. Mendy covered.
Can Rennes come up with anything from the corner kick? Yes, they can. Girassi with a textbook header, and Chelsea are pegged back late on here. Lovely finish.
That's a
big save from Gomes. And then Giroud, though, to finish it off for Chelsea and put them through surely now, tonight. He was there again, Olivier Giroud, picking up the pieces and planting his header in the back of the net. And that will do the job in this group for Chelsea.
Good squad, the depth is there. There is an early threat and an early test for a young... And Cesar Azpilicueta. And pivoting around the penalty spot was Christian Pulisic. Oh, you know, rolled in for Olivier Giroud, who scores for Chelsea. Front foot start. You just felt it was coming. A smile plays on the manager's lips, and Olivier Giroud, who sealed the points in the final seconds last. Scooped rather cleverly into the path of Gutel, who hit that purely enough, but cleared the crossbar. Yeah, chance, really good pitch. And Olivier Giroud, how smart is that? Class is permanent, and he is full of it. Here's Mason Mount. Good low save by the goalkeeper. Ziyech onto the pieces, Rekic away from him. For 2 yellow cards. In by Conte, Giroud hat-trick. A flashing near-post flick from a Frenchman on top of his game. Party night in Seville for Olivier. Quetta, foul at the back of Giroud, penalty. And a yellow. Olivier Giroud, 4. Gloriously greedy. Just gorging himself on a delightful Spanish night for Chelsea.
Cross. Vilhena couldn't keep it down.
Yeah, that was a good break from them before.
Ramirez to cut this one back. Klassen lays it inside, and they're ahead. Krasnodar, very well finished indeed. And the Russians have the lead at Stamford Bridge. Cabela about it. And they'll expect to get back in here. Abraham, was he being held back there? Yeah. Penalty, it looked like it, didn't it? Caio was making... It's 1-1. Cool, composed. Definite penalty, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Alone here, Werner. Only one thought in his mind, and well, it could have gone in, or it could have been finished off.
Tried to lose it there to Suarez. It's gone right the way through, and Lamar couldn't get a significant touch. but you can't lose the ball to Lewis, to Olivier Giroud. Alonso with the shot, and to Oblak down with a comfortable save. You could see the frustration on the face of Olivier Giroud initially, Glenn, when the ball... Mount was trying to get there. Giroud! Oh, yes! But the flag is up. It's a goal. Wow, big moment for Chelsea. And they get the break in the last 16 against Atletico Madrid. And that spectacular overhead kick from Olivier Giroud makes it Atletico Madrid 0, Chelsea 1. Cue the celebrations.
Well, it was a fabulous finish, but it's good to see.
Dipped, and they will need to play better. Here's the opportunity for the ball to be whipped in by Lodi. And it was held onto there by Edouard Mendy. Through the middle, Werner on the move for Chelsea. Hakim Ziyech, there's the goal they wanted. And Hakim Ziyech, the summer signing from Ajax, delivers when it matters in the Champions League. Chelsea double their lead on a swift counter-attacking move. It's carried on running into the box. It's headed away as far as João Felix, and the shot took a deflection and was held onto well by Mendy. Yeah. Kante, Kovacic. Here's João Felix, took it down well. Azpilicueta didn't get there. That's a good save. Well, that might have been the last opportunity. It might just... Plays it on now to Emerson. Wow, what an introduction that is. First time he's touched the ball, having come off the bench, and he smashes the goal in to make sure of a place in the last stage of the Champions League. With the ball in this time, Christensen with a header away, and then the shot that had a lot of power and wasn't too far away from Mateus Uribe.
I think it hit the top of the net down, didn't it? Great technique, going for that.
It's a lovely turn by Mason Mount, and that's the goal that Chelsea wanted. And it's the first goal in the Champions League for Mason Mount, and what a time to score it. Porto 0, Chelsea 1, Mason Mount on target for Chelsea. The shot, it was driven back in by Corona, and then deflected behind by Azpilicueta for the corner. Now, corner taken, Pepe's header beaten away by Mendy. Probably turned out to be a comfortable save in the end for the... Mount with the ball, Werner with the header, and it's a fraction too high. It was maybe just slightly underneath it, Timo Werner. It was a nice flowing move though from Chelsea.
Yeah, lovely ball from Mason Mount, just clipped it.
And into Rudiger, still going the right back. And then the shot, oh, not far away from Luis Diaz with Mendy at full strike. He's struck that really sweetly, Luis Diaz.
Yeah, short backlift, wasn't it, from Diaz? Just watch this. There.
Well, he's in. Can Chilwell get the goal? He's around the goalkeeper and he walks it in. And Ben Chilwell scores in the Champions League for the very first time, and that's a massive goal for Chelsea. 2-0 they lead on the night. And Ben Chilwell helps himself to a goal in Europe's premier European club competition. Out. Came off Mbemba, who was there to make the block. It spins behind. Corona's managed to slip in behind Chilwell, and then it needed more composure. He probably had slightly more time than he realized. Otavio sends in the cross, and it's headed behind by Reece James, who got two over there with him. Zaidu Sanusi was one of them. It's a lovely ball back to Corona. Here's Taremi, and saved by Mendy. Well, he hasn't been on the pitch. Nanu delivers the ball in. Oh, hello! Late drama. Mehdi Taremi, what a goal that is! Well, well, well. Chelsea aren't quite over the line. And what a way for Porto to pull a goal back.
Wow, what a...
A real experience in there for Chelsea. And they're used to playing this system more than Real Madrid.
It's Pulisic, it's Werner, it's a brilliant save by Courtois. First big moment in the semi-final. Werner with the Chelsea of the semi-final for Chelsea. Werner with the shot, Courtois holds on again. Courtois hasn't conceded a goal for over 6.5 hours in all competitions because of form like him. It's Christian Pulisic, he's away from Courtois, he scores! What a start for Chelsea! A goal in the semi-final inside 14 minutes, and Christian Pulisic gets it for them.
Well, this is a goal all about keeping your head. He shows great composure.
Vicious. Benzema. First chance to shoot, Benzema! Excellent try.
It was an excellent try, Fletcher, it really was, and I think that's what they're going to...
It's Benzema's chance, and there's the equaliser. Smashed in by Karim Benzema. His 71st goal in the Champions League, and a vitally important one to Real Madrid.
That's a wonderful finish.
He's got the ability from that kind of range. We saw it first half when he hit the outside of the post. Wonder whether he feels tonight, De Kroos. Took a deflection, just momentarily worried Mendy. It's a corner to Real. Take the corner. It's on by Varane, and it wasn't that far away. A lot of pace on the cross. Took a Chelsea deflection. Sergio Ramos knows what he should have. Kroos with a bit of space, he'll try the shot. It's a safe gather for Edouard Mendy, but nice possession.
Third, and Werner breaking quickly.
Rudiger tries the shot, and it was moving around enough just to make sure that Courtois opens up for Modric, who hits it straight at Mendy. Toni Kroos, and then Benzema took over. That's a fine save from Mendy. Caught so sweetly by Karim Benzema, and a really good stop by the Chelsea goalkeeper. He's in, oh, that's hit the bar! And there's the follow-up, and this time it does count. This time it is a Timo Werner goal in the Champions League, and this time Chelsea do score. Chelsea 1, Real Madrid 0, Timo Werner.
And this is all about Kante.
Dropping off this goal.
And it goes towards Benzema! Brilliant save by Mendy. Benzema was just trying to guide it delicately over the Chelsea goalkeeper, who arched his back and tipped it over the bar.
Yeah, brilliant move, and from... He's surrounded, wants to do that.
Azpilicueta with the ball in, it's a good header, it's hit the bar. And Kai Havertz has hit the crossbar for the second time tonight.
Yeah, good play from Azpilicueta as well. You know, we're talking about him going in there for...
And finally it's in! And it's scored by Mason Mount, who's Chelsea through and through, who's come through the academy, and he's just scored the goal to take Chelsea to Istanbul and the Champions League final. Ever forget, there are no secrets, they know each other inside out. It's the third meeting in 6 weeks between them, but the stage is now. So the whistle blows forward here, Chelsea. Havertz just able to keep it in and play it in, but Ederson, Mr. Dependable there for Man. It works its way here to Mount. Chelsea might be in. Werner with a chance, Ederson with the save. He could have had two already tonight, Timo Werner. That was a lovely flowing move from Chelsea. But Werner really should have scored.
It was a fact.
It's been the Timo Werner show up to now. And it's another one into the side netting. It took a deflection, Chelsea corner. Timo Werner's been the man in the right position against Chilwell. It's a lovely turn, and the crossbow straight into the club space. Ederson came and didn't get there. Chance for Chelsea! Goal for Chelsea! Kai Havertz in the Champions League final. Ederson couldn't get there, and Chelsea take the lead in Porto. And a man they paid a lot of money for last summer has delivered when it really matters. Manchester City 0, Chelsea once tonight. And then Pulisic! Oh, what a chance! Opportunity for Chelsea to double the... Tried the shot, why not? Strikes a good ball, Mason Mount, but well wide, and here he comes then. This certainly is cometh the hour, cometh the man. Didn't get the first one away. There's the shot! Oh! He was completely flat-footed, the goalkeeper. Mahrez hit it. Yeah. And all Mendy...
It's a poor ball, unfortunately, wasn't it? Kicked it too far.
The full-time whistle.
Champions League. 9 years after the first one, the famous old trophy is heading back to West.